Hello, I am Dina D'Amico, and this is Team Believe in Better's weekly call. We're going to chat about a bunch of stuff tonight, a little bit of info about starting combos and following up, as well as our incredible Diamond Leadership Retreat that is scheduled for this January that is open to anyone, like even if you're just signing up as a coach, next month, the month after, you can qualify for this incredible trip in January that will be life-changing and business-changing. And I'm also going to talk about dealing with objections, and I think that's it. So I am going to share my screen so you can see sort of what I came up with for you. All right. So hopefully at this point you can see my screen. I'm going to go ahead and minimize that, and hopefully you can see my PowerPoint. So first, what I want to cover is conversation starters. So what I did was I just sort of pulled a bunch of real life examples. I went through my Facebook Messenger because that is definitely where I do majority of my business. Some of it I do on Instagram Messenger, but I pulled out these examples. So conversation starters, this is one that I use anytime I post something that is like a before and after, a transformation pic, a call to action. So if I'm saying like, come on and join my group and here's a picture of me or whatever, what happened. And I make it true. I make it authentic because I'm someone who never took a selfie before I started Beachbody. So you can take whatever you want from this, but make it true to you and how you truly feel. But this is one that I wrote. This was a girl that did not comment on my post, simply clicked the like button. And I wrote, hey, Heather, it's been forever. I just wanted to thank you for liking my before and after post. I'm new with this whole fitness and coaching thing, so now I wouldn't write that anymore. This was in 2016. This was in April. So I was like literally into coaching about a month and a half. And I said they want us to put ourselves out there, which is hard for me because I've always despised selfies. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Hope all is well with you. And then a conversation started. So that is really what it is about. It is about reaching out to these people, saying you appreciate them. And whether or not they end up signing up with you or, getting Beachbody On Demand or buying Shakeology, it tells you appreciate their support and they're going to continue to support you. They're going to continue to like your things, which will then get your posts on more people's walls. And again, they may end up signing up with you. This girl, actually, I've sent a few links out to her over the past 2 years. She has still not signed up, but she just recently asked for another link again. So I know that it will always be a someday. And she will come around. So just a future sign up. But again, I do that all of the time. Anytime I get likes, I go back to my list and I say, hey, have I ever reached out to this person and thanked them? And if I haven't, then I do. And the genius in following up is mind-blowing. Like the importance of it, I can't stress enough. It is the reason I am an SC10 legend. It is the reason I've had success in my business, because people are either hesitant to sign up, they're scared, they forget, life gets in the way, maybe their budget wasn't good at the time and then 3 months goes by and they forgot they wanted to do it, but now they have money. So there's so many different reasons to follow up. And even if somebody ghosts you, like somebody does not respond, don't take it personal. It does not matter. It has nothing to do with you. Like I can't tell you how many times I've gotten a text message and went to respond and then like Sage has bit junior or, something insane happens. So these are examples of all different follow-ups. So like this is one that I use often. So this girl literally, was interested, never signed up. So I reached out and I said, hey, I was going to open up the signups for my next group. And I just wanted to double check with you that you still want a spot. No worries at all if you change your mind, but just let me know ASAP because I don't want to give it to someone else if you're still in. Hope you had a great 4th of July. So that one was the case where she said, yes, I want a spot. I'm ready. Sent the link, never signed up. Okay. So that's my way of following up there. This one was someone who said they wanted to try the free trial wanted to try the free Live Forward trial video that I was sending out to people. I never heard from her. So literally a week later, I just said, hey, mama, are we unlocking Live Forward for you or what? I think this group will be amazing. And 4 days a week is a dream come true. Simple as that. She ended up buying it, which was awesome. Other examples is this one. Oh, this was a girl who didn't sign up because she said, life was crazy, but maybe next month. So she did give me like a maybe next month. I wrote her name down. I made sure to follow up. I wrote, hi, hope things have settled down for you a bit. I'm getting a ton of interest over my July 16th group. So I just wanted to check in with you. Again, I did this on July 2nd, so a couple weeks ahead of time. In case it's good timing for you. No pressure at all, but if you think you're ready, the spot is yours. Just let me know. Happy July. Hi, Jess. I'm just going over
Hi.
different ways that I follow up with people. You only missed 2 slides. So once I post the recording, if you want to go back and watch the beginning, you totally can. So.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
No problem. I'm just going to mute you. Perfect. So next one is, and I put these red arrows here because I want you to notice the date. The first time I reached out to them was, what is it? That says June of 2016. So I was 4 months into coaching, very, very new. And I wrote, hey, sweetie, challenge packs are on sale again for the month of July. So I've clearly already reached out to her. She never signed up. So now I'm telling her like, hey, get your sale. I thought of you and just wanted to let you know we're starting a group on the 11th. Let me know if you're interested. Nothing. She never responded. So then a few months later, I reached out and I said, hey, notice you didn't see my last message, because in Facebook, you can tell when they read it or not. And I wanted to reach out again in case you're interested. Next group starts January 2nd. Okay, so this was like 6 months later. If you're interested, hope all is well. Your progress is amazing. So she must have just posted like that she lost a bunch of weight. She responded to me May 31st of this year. So we are talking, I got a response, is that a year and a half later? Literally a full year and a half went by, and she said, hey, saw your post on Instagram and would seriously love to join this time, and she signed up. So that was one that took a year and a half, and shame on me because I probably should have followed up within that year and a half, but I didn't. But that just shows the importance of staying consistent with your posts. Like, I am someone who, at this point in my business, I post once a day. I do not post once a day about the business. I do not post once a day about strictly working out. They say take like your top 5 to 10 interests, whatever that may be. Right now, I'm a mom of 2 crazy kids, so I'll post things about them and about mom life. I like motivational things, and I like personal development stuff. So like the fact that I lost my dad in a car accident when I was 23, like I'll talk about that every now and again, and that really, it resonates with people, and it makes them realize that I am vulnerable and I am human. So I think it's just important to be posting about other things on a daily basis, and then you throw in your workout or your shake or your this or your that. What's this last one? So this last one, this last one was like seriously the most simple follow-up ever. Like I wrote, I know you're not ready right now, but this was another one where the challenge packs went on sale for $150. So if you can figure out a way to swing it, I know you could change your life, and you could easily start sharing your journey and maybe even help pay for it. So this is someone who financially could not sign up. And she wrote back, I'm so thankful you never give up on me, because I literally have followed up with her probably 10 times. When does the next challenge start? And I wrote, I never would. It starts on the 12th. I got nothing. So then, what was it? That was February. So then actually in April, I just wrote, how about now? And I got nothing. But this is someone who I will randomly, I'll message her again in maybe a couple months, and I'll just say, hey, don't know if the time's right, but like I'll never give up on you, or something like that. So again, the secret is in the follow-up, because people's lives are busy. They are not thinking about this program like we are thinking about it. We should be obsessed with it because of what it's done for our lives. And that's why we want to share it with everyone. But when someone shows interest and they back off, it's because of fear, it's because of money, it's because they are totally scared that they're not gonna, do it, or it's gonna be too hard. And it's all these different reasons. So when they don't sign up, don't think of it as a no. Think of it as a not right now. Like they all go onto my not right now list, because now that I have been here, my mom's calling. That sorry. So I always consider them a not right now. And after being in this business for 2.5 years, it is insane how many people come around. So now the good stuff. I don't know if you guys saw, but this is the Diamond Retreat scheduled for January that Tracy is hosting. So she has put a deposit down on this house. It is for Martin Luther King weekend, and it is open to all of you. So like, it is open to all of you. It is open to anyone who maybe you start talking the coaching opportunity about. Like, you guys could literally post these pictures right now and say, this is my goal for January. Who wants to come here with me? Like, just pay for your airfare. Like, this is a possibility for anyone, which is so, so cool. When I started coaching in February of 2016, I never, the trips weren't even on my radar. And I went on my first trip in that following January, and it was like mind-blowing, business changing. It was bonding amongst the team. It was so incredibly neat. And I had qualified for it. And this one happened to be in Southern Connecticut because that's where Tracy lives. So she had the last two in Southern Connecticut. And now she's like, why are we doing Connecticut in January? I want to go to Florida. So she did post the requirements on qualifying. But basically, you guys have to hit SC6 for the rest of the year, except for 1 month, which is kind of nice. So it gives you a month to sort of not make it if you have a tough month. But SC6 is 3 people. So it's 3 signups each month. And it can be done if you're doing the vital behaviors, if you're, completely committed to a program, if you're talking about it to people, if you're thanking people for liking your stuff, if you're starting those conversations. Like, my goal is always SC10 every month. And I've done that because I really, really work the business just because that's in my goals. If this isn't in your goals, you don't have to work that hard, I promise. But if it is in your goals, it is totally, totally doable. And for those of you that don't know, Diamond is 12 people. So the way that it works is, to be a Diamond, you have to have an Emerald coach on each leg. And to be an Emerald, you just have to have 1 coach on each leg. And that doesn't necessarily mean someone that wants to share the business. Like, most of you started off as discount coaches. And what happened was, I said, hey, you really like shakes? And you were like, yeah. And I was like, awesome. We're going to upgrade you to a coach account to get the discount. That's all that is. Okay. So it's 12 people who you get into a challenge group and fall in love with Shakeology, or they fall in love with it on their own because it is freaking incredible. And now all of a sudden you're Diamond, and I'm here to help you. Obviously, I can line up those people and tell you when to sign them up and what legs to put them on when they decide to upgrade. But that's what it is. And what's cool about it is it kind of plays off the getting SC6 every month, because if you're getting 3 people every month, most likely you'll have 12 people on shakes by December. So by the qualification period. And then we will be flying to Florida, which would be absolutely incredible. So these are the qualifications, just to break it down. So you guys are new coaches who started May 1st or later. I said this already, but you have to have SC6 for 5 out of the 6 remaining months of the year. So from July to December, you're trying to get those 3 people. But again, if you get less than that 1 month, that is okay. So that is really, really nice. And then there's a different requirement for future Diamonds that you can see here. I'm not going to read through it just because we can obviously just refer back to this if you guys get any new signups, or if I get new signups. I'll definitely have them watch this call for sure, because that house looks amazing. So Megan had actually asked me to talk about cost objections. Like, how do you deal with the people who don't want to sign up because they think it's expensive? And I would say, just like everything else, in the beginning, I talked way too much, and I would be like, oh, but you're getting this and you're getting that and you're getting this. And I, had I just deleted that slide somehow. Oh, I'm just going to X out of this now. So I would talk way, way, way too much. And it was like, just diarrhea of the mouth, and I would usually scare them off. But now I make it way more individualized, and I ask them questions. And so I'll say, okay, well, what do you think is expensive? The workouts or the shakes, or what are you comparing it to? And I try to figure out why they think it's expensive, because if you're talking, a year of workouts planned by professional, famous trainers, like, you would pay hundreds of dollars a month for that at a gym. And we are getting access to a whole variety of them for an entire year. Like, that alone is worth the $160. And then on top of that, you're getting a meal replacement. So like, if you say, oh, you think Shakeology is expensive? Like, well, what are you comparing it to? Like the coffee at Starbucks that you buy every day that literally only has caffeine in it? Or are you comparing it to a steak dinner because you can literally replace a meal with it? So you can go about it all different ways, but the best thing to do, I think, is to really get knowledgeable about Shakeology. Watch videos, watch podcasts. I don't know if you've all done the Faithfully Fit Academy or if you've gotten to that point, but Tracy actually talks exactly about this topic in one of the modules. So you will get there, but give yourself time. Linda, you joined too. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. But that is pretty much, I think, all that I had. What else? Yeah, I think that was it. I know I just flew through that just in the interest of time. I hate wasting anybody's time. Oh my God, Linda, you're driving too. This is so funny. You and Jessica better not crash because really unsafe. Oh, I know what the last thing I wanted to do was I thought Megan was going to join this call too, but she didn't, I just wanted to compliment you three because I find it hysterical and awesome all at the same time. But the three of you, so right now, Megan's not on, but she'll be watching the recording, Linda and Jessica, each of you is so strong I'm going to mute you both, sorry. Each of you is very strong in a separate area, which I kind of love. So like Megan is actually rocking Instagram stories, and that's kind of her niche. And like every time I look at her Insta story, it's like something else about like, sign up, this is what we're doing, here I am. Linda is just being a rock star behind the scenes, and like, I mean, she is business minded. She is a freaking workhorse. And like, I feel like I'm not working enough now because anytime I talk to her, I'm like, oh my God, Linda's doing something. And so that fire is so what I needed, especially right now when my kids are driving me insane and I don't have the time at school to do the work. So that's awesome. And then Jessica is like balls to the wall with before and after pictures and just throwing them out there on Facebook. Which is mind-blowing to me because I think it took me a year into the business before I was like, okay, I'm gonna show my first before and afters. So I love the bravery that each of you are showing. I love the work ethic, and I'm just super excited. So I'm unmuting you both. Do you guys have, and Linda, I'm recording this, so I'm gonna post it in the group because in the beginning, I actually don't know if you saw, but I had like a whole PowerPoint because I'm a dork.
Oh, I love it.
And so I show like examples of sort of how I do follow-up conversations with people that like, started ignoring me or ghosted me. And then also, an initial like how I start conversations with people. So that's just, so that'll be the beginning of the call. And then I talk about the diamond retreat and all that.
Oh, I missed it.
Yes, but it's in the PowerPoint.
Okay, awesome.
If either of you have any like specific questions right now, I have like another 15 minutes before this thing will kick me off.
No, it sounds like you probably answered all the questions I had already.
Okay, so I'll post that video in the Better group. Like literally it'll upload after we hang up here. And if you have any specific questions, just put them right in the comments.
All right, perfect.
I'll either text you or give you a phone call if I feel like it's more info. But it is super exciting. I talk a little bit about rank. It can be kind of confusing, but it's doable, which I'm super excited for you guys.
Yeah. Yay!
But, can I say something?
Yeah.
So I have so many people reaching out to me like this week alone. And I don't like people have signed up and people want to sign up, but I get nervous knowing that like once they get their things, like their challenge packet or package in, that there won't be a challenge group for like 2 weeks. So I'm like, I don't want to set them up for failure if they don't have like a support group. And I know we talked about this, and I'm so anxious about that. Like I don't want to set them up to fail if there's not like a challenge group that we're starting around the same time. And I don't want to tell somebody, oh, hold on, don't order for another week. I don't.
No.
I have the same concerns too.
Definitely. And it makes total sense because honestly, I think the reason why people are successful is because of the challenge groups. So I wouldn't have them hold off on ordering because you definitely like sometimes it takes people a week anyway. So right now you guys are trying to get that SC6 just because it could help you qualify for Diamond. So you definitely don't want to postpone any sales right now. I would sell it to them. And then what I would say is listen, like, I love that you're ready to go and you're going to get your stuff in a week, but I would suggest just looking it all over and waiting till we kick off the challenge group. And then, the people that are like, hell no, I'm getting this done right now. Like I need it.
They'll do it and then join the challenge group probably.
And there are people that don't need the support because they are ready and they are, so and typically because of how quickly we do have them, they are typically a month apart, like they might just be starting a week ahead of time. So I would make the suggestion, wait, you're going to get a ton of info before. We'll be kicking off the group like the Thursday before usually, so they really won't be waiting that long compared to when they get their stuff, when they look over the meal plan and all that. And what I would do is you can literally just, you can even say, I'm going to cancel your auto ship. And then once you start having the shakes, then we can decide,
Right. Okay.
Because that's another trick for SC. So you get.
Wait, what's the trick?
So here it is. Ready?
Yeah.
So because we want you guys getting Success Club at least 6 every month, right? You get Success Club when you have anyone order something on Home Direct. So for 90 PV. So that's your Shakeology. That's when you sell the challenge pack. That's if somebody says, I want Performance Line, Energize and Recover on HD. You're going to get 2 Success Club points for any new customer that does that.
Okay.
So what I do is I sign up my new customers, my challengers. And then when it's time for their shakes to renew, I say, okay, either you're going to continue these or we're going to cancel. So, and if they say, I want to continue, I say, awesome. We're going to upgrade you to a coach account so you get the discount.
Right.
But what I do, instead of just upgrading them and keeping them with that same shake order that they had, I cancel that shake order. Because if you sign up a coach with a new order, you get another 2 points.
Oh my God, that's genius.
I know. And I don't know why everyone doesn't do it. And you get a bonus, you get a signing bonus too when you sign up a new coach with an HD Direct. So it's silly. It's commission that you normally have gotten.
I'm sorry. I missed that because I got a phone call. You said you cancel when they're ready to commit to do it for another month. You cancel it completely and then.
I cancel it completely because you have to go through that enrollment form to sign them up as a coach again.
Okay.
So what I do is I say, give me the last 4 numbers of your credit card on file. And I just go in there. I pretend I'm them. I do an online chat. I cancel their HD.
Yeah.
I say, do you still want the same flavor? We're going to switch up the flavors. And what's really cool is when you're signing them up as a coach with just a new shake order, it's going to be, they see that it's the coach charge, so the $99 plus the $40 coach sign-up fee. But you tell them, listen, you're going to get that $40 back because you ordered a challenge pack. So that next order of shakes is only $99. So they're getting an extra deal. And then, the next month it's the $15 fee plus the $99. So they're still getting, $20 to $30 off.
Right.
But yeah, so you get the extra SC points, which is huge, especially right now since I want you guys at that Florida retreat with me. It's got to happen.
Woo! That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's
what about
awesome.
what about the form you have to fill out to get the $40 reimbursement?
So easy. So easy. So I can, I'll just tell you guys where that is when you need to get to it. I do it for my customers just because I think it's easier than explaining them to do it. But it is you literally, because you'll see when they sign up as a coach, you get all their info in your back office. So I just go to the form, I fill out their, their email, their date of their challenge pack order. And then again, I think the only extra info you need is just the last 4 numbers of their credit card. So I just, after they order, I say, give me the last 4 numbers of your credit card so I can reimburse your account the $40.
Okay.
So, super easy. But again, all this stuff we can go over because I can tell neither of you are taking notes since you're in your car.
I just left my daughter swim meet and I had to pull the car over.
No, I'm so happy you both came on because I was sitting here for the first 5 minutes and I was like, so I'm going to end up recording this and talking to myself. This is way more.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, so any other, I'm trying to think of what else. And the other thing I want to talk about. So Linda, when you go back and watch the video, you're going to see, I made a little diagram for how to become a Diamond coach. And the trick there is you have to have 2 Emerald coaches under you. So what you guys are going to do when you have your first 2 people upgrade, that's going to make you Emerald, which is so exciting and it's awesome. And you're like, woo, I advanced in rake. And what happens is, because in my mind, I was like, well, God, what if I never get anyone that wants to sell with me? What am I going to do? I'm never going to have an Emerald coach. How can I become Diamond? But what's
Right.
cool is like my mom wanted shakes, so she
Right.
signed up on one leg.
Right.
Nick wanted shakes, so I had, my husband sign up on one leg. So once I got the 3 other discount coaches that were just my next 2, I put under my mom and him, and that made me diamond. Because I didn't have anyone selling the business yet. I didn't have anyone say, yeah, I want to do this with you.
Right.
Because when you get those people, you want to just make sure they're on different legs because, then it'll be awesome because then they start doing it. But so it's really, diamond is very doable without having someone sharing the selling opportunity with you,
Gotcha.
When you said you put them under you, did you like go into their account for them and like sign these people up like that? Or how do you
so when you send someone the coach enrollment, they're going to be automatically put under you.
Oh.
So like when you decided, you were going to stay on Shakeology, I sent you the link, you're under me. The only trick is when you are upgrading people, there's a way to say, I want them on my left leg, I want them on my right leg. And it's something I can do for you guys,
Okay.
So yeah. So once you get those handful of coaches, that's when you're going to say, oh wait, maybe now I'll put, these 2 under my partner or these 2 under my mom or, so, but that's only like down the road once you're like real close to diamond. Super exciting.
Oh my God. So much to learn.
I know. But yeah, so, and Faithfully Fit Academy, Tracy has a phenomenal training. My little guy is still awake. Junior, go to bed. I'll be up in like 2 minutes. Oh my God.
Hi, buddy.
Oh my gosh. So Tracy, she has so much information in that training. It's phenomenal. I actually went through it today to just kind of like see what you guys were going to be exposed to. It's mind blowing. And like, but again, you have to take your time and like take notes and just like give yourself time to digest it all because you're going to grow as your business grows. Like I watched some of her trainings in the beginning and I remember being like, oh my God. And like, now I look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, that's, so easy now. So like you grow with it. And some of the stuff, if you're not at that point in the training, like that's why I'm here. That's when you're just going to like box me or text me and be like, what the hell do I do right now?
I've already started doing that.
I love it.
I was like, sorry.
I love it. Yeah, Linda, we got to get you on Voxer. So that's like that little walkie-talkie app.
Okay. Is it just Voxer app? I can get it.
Get it. So that's like one of the training because it's just so much easier. Like when you do have a question, you'll ask me and ask Jessica. Like every day, I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was awkward at first, but now I'm used to it.
Oh yeah, so awkward at first.
I was like, hi.
Yeah. I remember when I used to be like, hey, this is Dina, and then like I realized after weeks that like it says my name every time. So like I don't have to be like, it's me.
But it is super convenient though. You're right. Because there's so much. I don't know. I feel like last time I messaged you, which was I think yesterday or this morning, it was like a 3-minute conversation of me talking to myself, and I don't even know if I asked the question, but
I mean, I'm sure there was a few in there, but yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. Like it makes it super easy because it's just conversation, like, and then like between stages meltdowns, I can like go on there and just talk back rather than like trying to text, and it's our car. So,
can I ask you one more question?
Of course.
Because when I signed up, you were very on top of like sending me information via email and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't do that at all to any, like I like contact them, but I feel like I'm slacking because I don't have like a
get ready email.
Yeah.
You have
like,
mine.
Yeah, but
cut and paste, baby.
Okay. So just do it right away though. As soon as I sign somebody up and I know that they purchased it, just go to my email, copy and paste it, and send it to them.
What I do is I always have like I have a little checklist, and it's like once I see in my back office, so not when I send a link, because if you send a link, they might not sign up for 2 years. But once I see in my office order has been placed, then I'll send them the get ready for the challenge group email, or the what's in the box email. That's what it is. Yeah, like we're going to be starting a challenge group on this day, and here's a video for Beachbody on Demand to navigate through because you already have access to that. So I have one for that.
Send that to me?
Of course. I have one for that. I have one for 2B. So for people that ordered 2B Mindset. And again, and that's another incredible tool. in Gmail. Do you both have Gmail accounts? I know you do.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
In Gmail, when you set up Streak, it's
Yeah.
it's like an add-on. There's this thing called snippets where it saves any email that you want. So instead of having to like go and copy and come back and paste, I literally I press compose email, I go to my snippet, and it's like to be intro. I click, it's there. It's amazing.
Awesome. I got to learn how to do that.
Yeah. So, but I can teach you guys that. So like I can definitely, what I'll do is I'll get you those welcome emails. And then for our next Zoom call, I can talk about just that aspect of Streak, not all the, cause there's so much you can do with it. But definitely in 2 weeks, I'll cover at least setting up Streak and snippets.
Perfect.
Cause that will be huge. Love it.
Awesome.
And that's kind of what I want to do with these is like, when I used to do team calls, I used to sort of decide like, well, this is what I want to talk about. And that doesn't really make sense. So what I will do is kind of the same thing I did for this call is like, I'll throw it out there. And if you guys ever think of anything, like just post it in the Believe in Better group. Like, I want you to talk about this. And that way it'll be more individualized, because I feel like you guys are all at such a great starting point because you're so similar right now, it's so cool. I love having like 3 coaches on the same page. So yeah, it's awesome.
I do have a quick question.
Yeah.
So for one of the women that signed up for like a challenge pack and the 3-day cleanse, it still says that it's just viewed, but she absolutely purchased it, and she even forwarded me her like email confirmation.
Share a Cart does that, and it's annoying.
Okay.
So I don't always rely on Share a Cart. What you're going to rely on is going into the coach office.
That's what I haven't done yet, so I've got to figure that out.
Perfect. So all that it is, when you sign into your Team Beachbody account, on the right side it says Coach. You're going to click on Coach Office, and it's actually like a separate website, and it'll make you re-sign in with your same info. And that's what you're going to see. It's going to say you have new customer orders, and you click on that, and it'll say who ordered what. It's awesome.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so that'll be awesome. So, once you get in there, then you can box me some questions.
Okay. Nice.
But yeah, so you'll see that. And I think check on when they are ordering a 3-day refresh with Shakeology Challenge Pack.
Yeah.
I want to say that comes with a 14-day free trial of Beachbody On Demand.
I have 2 who did the cleanse, the On Demand, and the Shakeology.
Woo!
No. I mean, I already sold like $600 worth of stuff in like 3 days. I was like, what?
You're out of your mind. All right, that's amazing.
I was like, I'm going too fast. I got to slow down. I don't know how to do this.
It's a great problem to have. That's a good problem to have. And so Jessica, here's Linda's thing, is that she refuses to post on social media right now. So
what?
Oh,
that's the thing that's like really, I don't know, I've had so many people contact me, and you told me to like respond to all the likes. I had like 200 something likes. I was like, I can't, it was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, you can do 30 a day or 30 an hour. Yeah.
Oh God.
So that's actually just, that's what I covered. The first slide is about that, what I did. Like my first year, anytime I had a like, I saw if I ever thanked them for it. And if I didn't, I thanked them. And I swear that's what helped me hit SC10 every single month. So.
I did do a ton, like a lot of people.
That a girl, but keep track. And when you see a new name pop up there, just thank them, because the other thing that it does, and I said this already, but the other thing that it does is even if they're not going to buy a challenge pack, because you thanked them, anytime you post again, they're going to support you again. And if they support you, now Facebook algorithm sees more people liking it, and they're going to throw it out on more people's walls. Like if you get 2 likes, they're going to be like, oh, we're shutting down this post. No one needs to see it. No one cares. So just by thanking those people, it's just getting it out to more people because they're going to keep liking your stuff. It's awesome. Genius.
Oh, I have one more question before I forget. Do you have any, I know you said that we do like the group challenges monthly, but is there anything that I could like tell somebody this is the day we're going to start? Like the people that signed up this week, like what day could I tell them?
Yeah, so for this next one, it's only going to be a week off in between.
Okay.
Most challenge groups, I only do a week off in between. but I always like to have like at least 10 to 15 days to sign people up after the first. So like right now, because I'm at like, I think I'm at SC 18 and I have like 2 under Nick. So I don't want any more this month, which sounds kind of ridiculous. Like other coaches would go up to like 30 or 40. But what I like to do is I just like to guarantee my 10 every month. Like,
right.
because
so you like, you're starting in on people, but you wait for the certain date to lock them
so
in.
right now I'm having conversations, and I had a girl that just reached out to me from 2 years ago.
Wow.
2 years ago, and she just texted me, hey, I heard this other girl's joining, so I want to do it with her. And I was like, amazing. I was like, I'll be in touch August 1st to get your stuff ordered. Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't suggest doing that now, but like, because I'm at where I'm at, I'm like, all right, I'm waiting until the 1st so that I can just secure my SC10 then, and then, you know, move on. Because again, Success Club gets you things like this. See my free hat. I get like free stuff every month from it. But it also gets you free customers. So that's huge, you know, like you're getting free people that you never even spoke to, and you're getting commission off them when you hit SC10.
Wow.
So it's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's really, really exciting. So Linda, you might be at SC4 if you sold 2 challenge packs.
Sweet.
Which means if you can sell 1 more this month, that's like one of the qualifying things for the house.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. I'm on it.
Who knows?
I'm on it.
You got to check. It's exciting.
Yes.
Yes. This is so fun. I love it.
So any challenge pack?
Or just shake. So what you can do too is like, say you don't get it and it's like the last day of the month, you can be like, hey mom, you're going to buy Shakeology on demand.
Already hit it, my mom.
Okay, perfect. But yeah, so like I would use
I'm already in.
those people for like the safety nets. There was 1 month, I think I was like a year and a half in, and I was at SC8, and it was the last day of the month. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to get SC10. And I was like, well, Sage is going to buy a challenge.
Oh yeah.
I was desperate. Right. And you know what happened? I bought one for Sage, and that day, it was the 31st of the month, a free lead ended up buying a challenge pack, and I got
and
to
you could cancel it.
No, I didn't even cancel it. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, see, that's what I get for like being a scam artist. So mad.
I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
And then I think another coach on the team might have had like their dog buy one once, but it was a desperate.
Oh my God.
So you said aim for 6, right? SB6, you said?
What'd you say?
You said to aim for 6, right? I mean, well, 3.
So 3 people. So 3 people is going to get you free customers from Beachbody. You just don't get paid commission until their second order. So that's kind of cool. So you'll still get those free customers, and that'll qualify you for the house. And then if you get 2 more people, if you get SC10 each month, then you're going to get some just free customers where you get the second order commission, but you're also going to get like a handful of paid leads right off the bat, which is cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was so excited when I got my first little like.
As you should be.
I was like, yes!
And you know what's crazy is like I thought that would fade over time. It never fades. Like
that's awesome.
You know, it's just like this high, because like it's not only are you feeling successful because you're like, yeah, I just got someone. But it's also the like love for like, this is a potential, I'm going to freaking change their life, or they're going to feel like a rock star. Like it's all of the above. It's so cool. Like best company.
Awesome.
Best company.
Yay!
I love that.
Yeah, it's so exciting when you see that you got a little extra in your pocket, but at the same time, like you just said, you know that maybe this person is going to have the same effect that this program, did for me or whatnot. And it's like so exciting.
Yeah. I mean, it's, I can't, and that's the thing. Like I hate, cause it's all of it. It's all of it. Like it started off for me totally monetarily. Like I'm not paying $100 for these freaking shakes. So like, I'm just going to start signing up people. Then all of a sudden it moved totally emotional. And I was like, oh my God, people are like thanking me and crying to me and opening up to me. And I'm like, you
walked in my house and I was like, Dina, you saved my life.
I'm getting the goosebumps right now. I'm totally getting the goosebumps. But yes, it's like, it's mind blowing. And not only that, so this is what I meant to tell you at your house, Linda, and I totally forgot. So I was anti-posting, Facebook, all that.
Yeah.
And because of the business I started to, whatever. I had a woman, she's never bought a challenge pack from me, ever, 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 has never shown me interest, but she sent me the longest thank you letter.
Wow.
Like through Facebook and said she's a mom of 5. She was stay at home forever. She applied for a job as a college professor because of my Facebook post. Because she was like, you made me feel like I could go out and do anything. She's like, and I got the job. She's like, and I am so much different, and I'm a happier mom. And I was like, I'm getting the goosebumps again. Oh, my leg hurts. But it was like, and I was like, oh my God, that's from this business. Like, here I am thinking that like I'm annoying some people, or like they're like, oh, it's Dina again. But these people that are thanking me, like, F everyone else, I don't care, you know?
Right.
So it's so much. But the money thing, now that I'm 2.5 years in, like, I'm not making millions by any means. There are people that are, you know, and there are people on our team that only in the past few years are making 6 figures, which blows me away. They're rock stars. And it's a possibility, you know, like if I wanted to make this a 30 or 40 hour a week thing, it could be a 6-figure business, which is mind blowing. But when I looked at my commission last week, and it was the highest paycheck I've ever gotten. And it almost passed my teaching.
Wow.
Like, I passed my teaching pay once in January because I qualified for this bonus that they just decided to throw out there. And that was amazing. Cause I was like, oh my God, like it's
awesome.
Unbelievable. Yeah. So there's just so much potential, and we're changing lives and living the dream.
Woohoo!
Mm-hmm. So
and the best that, like, we're all like examples of this product, and like I felt bad because at the courthouse today I was like I just love talking about it, and like everybody at work, I'm like, you need to drink more water, you need to start doing yoga, do little things, because you're like are so scared to commit, but like they're slowly doing it. And then there was a lady upstairs that I don't want to bash other products, but Isogenics, I've heard of it and whatnot, and I was like, you know, if you look at who's doing it, I'm like, would you buy that, or would you buy somebody who's actually looks like they lost some weight and look good? Like, I didn't try to be rude. I was being honest. Like, you know, like that's like going to a hairdresser and they have awful hair. Like,
yeah, you're like all set. Yeah. Like no one's gonna come to me for like clothing or makeup advice. Just not gonna.
Come on, you have a great hat, Dina.
Oh, God.
But no, I love that. And the other thing about that is like you're always gonna have people that love the other products. Like you're gonna have your Herbalife people, and you're this and you're that. You know what? Like rock on. Like if you like, that's what I say to people. Like, listen, if you found something that works that makes you feel amazing, awesome. And I always say, just check the ingredients. Like, make sure it's all natural, and make sure you know, because they're not. Like, they're so filled with chemicals. And a lot of those people aren't eating real foods. Like, they're having like 3 shakes a day, and I'm like, oh,
I did it. I did it.
You did.
Awful.
Yeah.
You live off of shakes all day, every day.
And then what happens typically when you want to reintroduce foods is you gain that back and then some. And it's just, you know, we're like, I feel like we are just giving people tools to like literally live happily the rest of their life. And like, and you can't live a healthy life without moving your body and sweating.
Right.
Yeah. For your mind, for the endorphins, for your heart and your lungs. Like, I don't care if everybody has 6-pack abs, but you need to be freaking exercising your heart, you know, like,
right. That
needs to happen. So I love it. Love it. This is, I was so exhausted all day today because I went out with my cousins last night because of the drama in my life that we will talk about another day. But, so I was literally up way past my bedtime, like dragging all day. And now I'm not going to be able to sleep because you get like the energy I get from you guys on these calls. It's going to be nice.
Yay.
All right. So any other questions now?
I think I'm good.
All right. So help me with my homework. So my homework is Streak for Next Call and Snippets. I want to send you guys intro emails.
Yeah.
Right. And then obviously post any questions once I post this, if you guys, you know, whenever you get to it, whatever. Because I want at least one of you, if not all of you, there with me.
I know. I want to be. You said I have to sell one more. Like,
well, I don't know. I have to check. So if you think you sold 2, or did you sell 3?
What I've sold so far is 2 packages that had
like the 200.
It was like a $200 cleanse one. Okay, option 5. So I sold 2 of those. I sold 1 3-day refresh. I sold a 3-day refresh with the 21-day fix DVD.
Weird.
And yeah, she didn't want to spend She didn't want to
Alright.
spend $100 because she's already a member at a gym, but she
Okay.
just wanted the 21-day fix. So
Love it.
hey, I rolled
Whatever
with it.
works.
I mean, yeah.
Kudos to you.
And then I sold one. I don't know. See, I'm not sure if my mom actually did it yet, but my mom wanted like a bag of Shakeology. But it was like a one-time order.
Oh, no. So that's silly.
Oh, I messed up.
So just tell her not to order. Tell her
Okay.
not to order, because what she's going to do is she's going to order it on HD and you're going to cancel it in 3 days for her. She's going
Okay.
to save $10 on shipping and it's going to get you 2 SC points.
Okay. Let me see if she ordered it already.
Yep. Yeah, you
And-
definitely want to cancel that.
Okay. So
So-
there's a.
So when you hang up the phone right now, you're going to call your mom and say, don't order. Because she's
Okay.
going to help your business and your chance to go to Florida, because then you're done for this month.
Oh well, I got another guy that wants to buy a bag as well.
Which is awesome. And he may, but if he drags
Right.
his feet and waits till August 1st, that's
Yeah,
kind of awesome too, so.
Right. Okay. So how should I be? If someone wants a bag of Shakeology, what's the right way to
If they
order
want
it?
to try a bag of Shakeology, I would send them a link for Home Direct.
Uh-huh.
And then after you send them the link, you say, here's your link to order.
Right.
Listen, it signs you up for monthly shakes, but that's just to save like $10 on shipping. We can cancel when your bag arrives. And then you
Okay.
can decide if you like it or not, and we can talk other options.
And then if I cancel it, I still get those points and they
Oh,
don't have to buy.
And they don't have to worry about the monthly coming.
Got it.
Yeah, so I would just not
Okay.
even mention it until after you send out the link. You never talk about like monthly anything, because that would freak me out. I'd be like, no, I don't
Yeah.
want to.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
send the link and I say, all right, so this is going to happen, but don't worry, I'll cancel it in 4 days. You're good.
Right.
And
Okay.
When
then
you say home,
sorry,
sorry,
go
when
ahead.
you say home direct, do you mean like that?
Monthly auto ship. Yeah.
Okay.
HD. If you see HD anywhere or Home Direct, that's monthly auto ship, and that's when you're getting your points.
Okay.
Okay.
So she would go right to her like the product and go to Shakeology, and just if you do the monthly one, it gives you more points.
Monthly gives you
Okay.
2 points. One-time order gives you 0. But you'll get commission. You'll still get 25% commission, but you don't get any SC points. And again, we just want our SC points for future customers for that Florida trip.
In Florida.
In Florida, baby.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
All right.
Sweet.
Love it.
Sweet.
Pressure's on now. Now I'm like, all right, challenge accepted.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's good because like that's what it does. It like lights a fire. And then, I mean, if you get to one of these things, you will get to one of these things regardless. You will get to Florida. Like you have to just say it tonight. Like,
Show up.
yeah, like I am going to Florida. I'm going to Florida no matter what. That actually kind of happened. Tracy's first one, I think I like missed one of the qualifications for something like by a point. And I text her and I said, listen, I don't care if I have to pay my own way. Like you don't have to pay for me, but I'm going. And she was like, okay, well, I'm actually going to be adjusting a few things here and there. And I was like, okay. I was like, it's like, I'll give you $200 extra. Like I need to be here for this experience. And I was like, oh, you're crazy. So,
Hey, for the next, when we do this again, I'm assuming next Thursday, could we talk more about what you do when you go to these? Like when you go to Florida, like what are you expecting that you do? I know I'm sure they had like an overall layout of what you do while you're there, but like from your experience, can you talk about like what you did at your last?
I would love to. Yes. Because that'll be.
I would love, because like I'm very curious, like.
Yeah, and Summit is very different than these leadership trainings. These leadership trainings are.
Can we break that down, like the difference between the two and like.
Yeah, I'd love to. 1,000%. Love it. Yay. All right. So that's what we're talking about in 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Okay.
Sweet. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks,
course.
Dina.
All right.
Thanks for
All
the
right.
time.
Oh, Dina, thank you.
Love ya.
It took me 2 years, but I did it.
Oh, heck yeah, you did. Proud of you.
All right. Good night, ladies.
All right. We'll talk soon. Bye.
See ya. Bye.